hear that, you know it is about time, and that is Safe Adam Allahumma. That means Kelly Ramazani is about to go live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. It is Career Campus. I welcome you into this 1 hour powerhouse show where we dive deep into the career options available for you locally and globally, where we talk about all things that affect our society. I am your host, Kelly Ramazani, and I'll be keeping you company from now up until 2 p.m. That's every Thursday, 1 to 2 p.m. only on 90.4 FM radio Al Ansar. And if you are in PMB, that will be 105.6 FM. Anywhere else around the world on www.alansar.org.za. I've got two of my favorite techs in studio. Tobega and Zakaria, trying to make sure that everything is fine on the technical side of matters so that the show is smooth. Okay, that was a technical error there. But anywho, we continue. So what are we talking about today? Well, on this show today, we are going to be talking about using AI at work and at school. Is it plagiarism like people assume it is? Is it wrong? Is it right? Because we all know that you can use AI to enhance your ideas, you know, to get your work done efficiently and effectively if you can. However, where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? That's what we'll be talking about today. We'll also be touching a bit on the South African education system, as well as the Constitutional Court's judgment on Refugee Act and workplace drama, your favorite segment of this show. All this and a whole lot more right here, only on 90.4 FM if you are in Durban, 105.6 FM if you are in PMB, and anywhere else around the world on www.alansar.org.za. You can talk to us on 0609041056. You are in safe hands. This is Career Campus.
We can never match him, but we try our best and give our all. I give my all and everything. Allahumma salli ala Mustafa Habibna Muhammad alayhi salam. Allahumma salli ala Mustafa.
So we've been seeing videos and lots of documentaries where people would receive a phone call from a very familiar voice, asking them to transfer money or causing a sense of urgency or panic. You know, this is so and so and I'm in trouble, I'm in danger, I need you to come at this place, or maybe transfer me my savings or whatever it is, or confirm my password or my banking details or confidential information. And most times people who fall victim to these scenarios do not hesitate, because this is the voice of my loved one. Like, I know this voice. It's not a strange voice. It could be your mother. It could be a friend. It could be anybody that you think you know that voice. And it turns out that, hey, it's actually artificial intelligence. Yeah. Hackers are finding more and more brilliant ways to scam people, and I use that word loosely for lack of better terms or better words, but that is just to describe how mind-blowing hacking has become, or phishing or scamming, you know. And right now, with the help of artificial intelligence, people can use your face, they can use your voice, and these are details or information that is available on our social media platforms. I'm not saying that you should now stop posting your face or talking on your videos. One way or the other, your information will be available out there. But this is not what I'm talking about. Today, I want to talk about how this can be used in the workplace or in schools, right? Because we all see the brilliant CVs that we have right now. And our employers are now asking us, can we trust the CV? Is it yours? Because we all know, okay, I don't know if you know, but I know of apps where you can polish your CV, or you can get it all new if you want. And we don't know if this was somebody else's work. We don't know if this was made up work. We don't know if this is real work. You know, there's just been so many cases, but this is to tell you that this is where the world is heading. This is where the future is. We are now going to go into something called verification economy. Okay, because for decades since mankind ever came to creation, we have been relying on information to make decisions. Okay, we rely on information heavily, but now there is a problem because information today is everywhere. And the challenge is knowing what is genuine and what is not. And we spoke about this last week when I told you the importance of digital discernment, having to identify what requires your time, what requires your attention, what requires your trust, or what is worthy of your trust, rather. And so in a time like this, it becomes very important for us to filter every information that we come across, because universities are now changing assessment methods. At first, I'm still in university, okay? At first, we were told, no, don't use AI apps, don't use these chats, don't use, artificial intelligence to complete your assignments. Eventually, they accepted that, okay, there is no way we are going to get rid of AI anytime soon. So they said, fine, use it, but please verify the information. Use it, but use it cautiously, use it wisely, okay? And so we were allowed to use AI and other apps to get the work done. However, the assessment method has now been upgraded. Okay, they also use AI to mark the assessments, but this AI can detect the amount of time that you spent researching your assignment, because we all know some of us wait for the last 2 hours. If an assignment is due midnight, you begin at 10 o'clock. You left the whole morning, the whole midday, the whole evening, the whole afternoon to come and do your assignment at 10. Because what were you doing the whole day? Mentally processing how you're going to do this assignment or assessment. And so lots of us who are still in school, we wait for the last hour, to just ask AI, ask ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, whatever AI apps you use, or platforms that you use, you just gather all together. I also love Google Scholar. It's something I recommend, very helpful. You use all these chats or AI apps and platforms to ask for the questions, or the answers rather, to the assignments. And one thing I always ask myself is there a way that our facilitators, lecturers, and professors can tell if this work has been done by AI? I think when we all go to receive our qualifications, we should always include that we thank AI as well, because this qualification was powered by AI. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on which side of the spectrum you are no, they cannot tell if it's fully AI, but there are some signs. How you write, the figures of speech that you use, the ways of reasoning that they can tell this is AI. Banks are also now investing in biometric verification because of identity fraud and theft. We know that it is now blowing out of proportion. Even social media platforms are now experimenting new ways to confirm authentic users. So it's not just universities, it is also the workplace, where employers are also redesigning recruitment processes because they're like, is this the same person that is applying for this position or role? Because your CV looks a bit different, or maybe it might, state that you have skills that you actually don't. So they want to verify. How can we tell that this information we're receiving is from this user that is sending or submitting this information? That is where the future is heading. So I'm here to tell you that you will be going through a lot of verification processes in different ways to show that whatever work you're submitting, if it is your work or if you are the person that you present yourself to be in the digital world. It's a good thing because it works in our favor as well. Okay. However, it is also to give you a heads up that hacking, scamming is going to get out of hand, and you need to brace yourself for that. If you can, just learn a bit about AI, how it works, and so that you are not caught off guard. Coming up next, we're going to be talking about the 8th of August. There is a beautiful event that is going to take place here at Al-Ansar at 189, the conference, the Al-Ansar Hall, and it's going to be a beautiful moment to celebrate the pillars in our community and remind them of the strength that they possess and how we as women can come together to create greater things. I'll be joined by Halima shortly, and right after that we'll be talking about a HR matter. We've got a letter that came in, and this young lady wants to know if what she's doing is wrong or right. Now, when it comes to deciding whether something is wrong or right, I am the least of people, okay? And I do not want to be the judge of people's actions, because I know for myself, different circumstances bring out different versions of me. So some days I'm a hero, some days I'm a villain. I'm never 100% the same. Okay, so I don't really like playing judge, but if I'm in a position or situation to answer or share my input, I will do so gladly. But I don't want to do this alone. I want to do it with you as well. So you let me know, is this lady wrong or right? We'll talk about that later. And then we're going to talk about the Constitutional Court as well, and how the March and March movement is progressing or not progressing, because we see your tweets, we see your comments, we see your posts on social media, and it's about time we sit together as a country and have this conversation. Where is South Africa heading to, and what is going to be the impact, the economic impact of the actions that we take or do? All this and a whole lot more right here, only on 90.4 FM Radio Al-Ansar.
You, the final prophet, he led the way, so we stay true. I give my all and everything. Allahumma salli ala al-Mustafa Habibna Muhammad alayhi salam. Allahumma salli ala al-Mustafa Habibna Muhammad alayhi salam. Sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Allah, ya Rasulallah, Habibullah.
For over 5 decades, Sunfoil has nurtured a legacy rooted from our land. From a sunflower seed grown with goodness and love, crafted through excellence, precision, and care. Proudly South African, and the only 100% pure sunflower oil endorsed as a diamond partner by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cook with confidence, serving the best to the people you love, from one dish to the next. Sunfoil, the heart of good cooking.
The Social Season 3. Same venue, bigger, better. We're taking everything you loved and turning it up a notch. Over 100 premium exhibitors across food, retail, and lifestyle. Kids entertainment all weekend. Live entertainment and shows every night. Friday night FIFA fan park. Watch the quarterfinals live on the big screen with an electric atmosphere. The ultimate winter market experience is back. Same venue, Muni's Hockey Club. 10th to the 12th of July. Get ready for our biggest season yet. See you at the Social.
The Simplex Radio Breakfast Rush Television Giveaway.
Good morning.
Good morning, Shah.
Tell us, who are we speaking with?
Chelsea.
Did you say Chelsea?
Yes, as in Chelsea ban.
Take a deep breath and get ready. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1.
What language is the primary language of Africa's francophone countries?
Oh, English.
Is the wrong answer.
If you want to be a winner? Enter with us tomorrow.
Join me, Zahir Basa, live from Wacky's Overport on Friday, July 10th from 3 to 4:30 p.m. during the social network on Radio Al Ansar. Come experience South Africa's newest fried chicken sensation that's got everyone talking. From legendary crispy fried chicken to freaking delicious burgers and wraps, Wacky's is serving up incredible flavor at unbeatable prices. And they're 100% halal certified. Bring the family, enjoy exciting giveaways, and be part of the action live on the corner of Sparks and Randall Road in Overport. Get Wackies and I'll see you there.
Hungry for something delicious? Visit the Al Ansar Deli for freshly prepared meals, sandwiches, savories, sweet treats and refreshing drinks. Whether you're grabbing lunch, meeting friends or taking something home for family, we've got something for everyone. Fresh, convenient, affordable. The Al Ansar Deli. Taste the difference today.
At Radio Al Ansar, we value your feedback. If you have a broadcasting-related complaint, please send it in writing to the head of the Complaints Committee. Be sure to include your full name, contact details, a clear explanation of the complaint, and any supporting documents. You can email your complaint to feedback@alansar.org.za. That's feedback@alansar.org.za. Or visit our administrative office at 207 West Road, Overport, Durban. Your voice matters to us.
Career Compass with Kelly Ramazani.
You've arrived at your destination.
You're listening to Career Compass on Radio Al Ansar.
Woke up with the light, a sky so blue upon my eyes, with a thankful heart. Today is another brand new start. I feel so positive, just wanna do my best and show this world I'm living in all of the love that I can give. There are many things that I can do, many things, yeah, that can make me feel so close to you. Oh, within my heart can be removed. Within my heart when I'm loving you. Yeah. Oh, every day's a good day. I put my life in your hands, Allah. You will always lead my way. Oh, every day's a good day. I give my life to you, Allah. You will always lead my way. Oh, I love this morning breeze. Love how it can revive my soul. I'm so glad to be surrounded by the people I know, filled with happiness. Just wanna give my all and be all that I can be. Share all my love and energy. Yeah, many things that I can do, many things, yeah, that can make me feel so close to you. Oh, within my heart can be removed. Within my heart when I'm loving you. Yeah. Oh, every day's a good day.
Absolutely, every day is a good day. Now, today we are asking you, is using AI at work or at school plagiarism? Wow. Okay. We want to know from you on 0609041056. So what do you have to say? I see a few messages. I'm going to read them. But first, I need you to help me with this letter that came in. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kelly, hope you are well. My name is Zahra. I'm 24 years of age and I'm a graduate trainee. My company asked me to prepare a proposal for a client. I worked on it for 2 days using AI to help organize my ideas and improve my grammar, which we all do. I rewrote sections and added my own research and checked all the facts. Okay, that's very important. But when I submitted it, my manager said it sounds too perfect and accused me of letting AI do all the work. Now, the whole company is using that as a way to dismiss the good work that I produce. Am I wrong for doing this? Okay. That is the letter, 0609041056. What do you think? Is she wrong for doing this? Is it really copying if you use AI to enhance or advance your writing skills? What do you think? Because I use AI every single day. That I can tell you. But it depends. Because the most important thing about using AI is the prompt. We all know that, right? If you are going to need tailor-made kind of work, then you will need to be precise. You will need to provide specifics. You will need to provide details for you to not get a generated response, because we all have AI tools, but we're all not getting the same kind of work because of how much we put into the AI tools or platforms or apps by asking it to be specific to this situation or this person or this category or whatever it is that you're asking help from. So I do not see it as a problem. But like I said in the beginning, I don't like playing judge most of the time. So I'm going to throw the ball back in your court. You let me know. What do you think? 0609041056. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Kelly, I absolutely do not like using AI. Okay. That is understandable. We got one comment here. This person says, I absolutely do not like using AI. Okay, so they're strongly against the use of AI. I know many industries have been affected by AI, from the music industry to art to all the other industries that required human intervention in creating or generating an income. Okay, these were people that sold their skill or their art or their talent to the public or to other humans and generated a form of revenue from that. And AI came and said, ha, guess what? I can do it for free. Yeah, so no revenue for you. Thank you very much. I understand that. And there are many calls on social media for people to boycott AI. And they're just done with it. We've got movies in AI now. We've got AI characters. We've got adverts, AI characters. We've got, like I said, music, AI generated. We literally have everything that is AI generated right now. And it's getting too much, to a point where we feel like we cannot relate to it anymore. It's taking away human talent. It's taking away human connectivity. And many people are suddenly just having enough of it. So I understand that message. However, there's another message here that strongly agrees to the use of AI. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Kelly. I am experiencing the same situation where people will dismiss your work because everyone is so used to... Okay, I'm reading this message as it comes, okay? Everyone is so used to good work being by AI. Okay, I get the message. Message says, according to my understanding, that this person is experiencing the same situation where they're producing great work and people just cannot fathom that we have talented people like me. And this message here, please tell us where you're from. Okay, I would love for us to be reading messages with names so that we're able to send a shout out to you. So this person says they're going through the same thing. They're producing great work, but people just cannot fathom that they're capable of doing this because we're so used to AI and other forms of intelligence that we cannot accept that a human being can be this brilliant. I get you. This message says, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ra'is Ahmed from Johannesburg. You're doing very well. Thank you so much for your message. Now, let's get back to the letter that came in. It is from Zahra, who's 24 years old, still young, still brilliant, got fresh ideas, but she keeps saying that every time she presents this work, she's told it's just too perfect. Okay, as human beings, we are flawed, and I think that is increasingly becoming one of our biggest and most important traits. We need to remain flawed. Okay, yes, you need to grow and you need to become better in all that you do, but it's also important to leave that element of human in it by saying, I'm still human. I'm not 100% perfect. Okay, so my comment would be to Zahra that organizations are using AI, as the employees are using AI as well. but transparency is becoming more and more important in productivity. Okay. And if there is a need now for you to prove to your managers that you are not using AI alone, because your ideas are also invested or involved, then it's important for us to question what we're doing by asking us the important questions. Are you understanding what you are submitting? Okay, that, like I said in the beginning, the verification economy would be when we present work and people now ask us to verify if this is from us, you know. So the first thing would be for you to know if you are understanding what you are submitting, because sometimes we just submit work and when you asked, what is this about, you can't recall what you just submitted. You don't even know what you submitted because somebody else did it for you. Hey, I did it for you. But if you know or have an idea or even a clue of what you submitted, then yes, you are the rightful owner of that work. And that other thing would be, if you have to verify this information, if we say to you, prove it that you did this work, how would you prove it? How would you prove that you submitted this work or you completed this work on your own, that it was your original idea? Because we now know that people copy other people's ideas. And I am on the side of that idea does not belong to one person. You can hear somebody's idea and enhance it and advance it, you know. So it's never a bad thing to copy somebody's idea, but you need to add your own touch of authenticity. So I say it's not a bad thing to use AI. It's not a bad thing at all, but you need transparency. You need to know where to draw the line, because technology should be there to enhance competence. It shouldn't be there to like replace you totally, you know. And so it's important for us to draw the line and understand whatever work we are doing, whatever work we are asking AI to do for us or help us complete, we should by far, you know, understand it first. That will be the first requirement. Other than that, I really don't see a problem. I'm seeing somebody typing and deleting. I'm not sure if you are deleting or you're just typing a very long letter or message, because it's been typing since I started talking. So I want to know what you have to say. Let me know on 0609041056. That is the workplace drama for this week. Is my brain shutting down? No, it's not. My goodness, I'd be dead if that happens. I'm getting distracted by a lot of messages. There's one that is telling us about where the March and March movement is at right now. Then there is another that is talking to us about the AI topic that we're on. And then there is another that is asking about the school topic that we said we're going to mention. We're going to talk a little bit about the South African education system. We saw how the deputy minister was welcomed. A very unusual welcome, okay? And it has brought a lot of attention to the South African schooling system, as well as South Africans in general. Is there a force behind the sudden Islamophobic attacks that we are witnessing, or the Afrophobic or xenophobic attacks that we are witnessing? Is there a third party involved? Is it a way that we have been hiding these emotions with us for the longest of time? Or is it a trend? Because with social media, anything and everything can be a trend right now. Yeah, including disrespect and being rude. That too can be considered a trend, but it's not a good trend to hop on. So we'll touch a bit on that. We'll also be speaking to Halima from Outreach, who should be here anytime soon. And before that, we will wrap up the show with the Constitutional Court judgment. So there's quite a few more things to talk about, but I'm really curious on the message that it's going to come in soon. This person that's been typing. I really want to know what you have to say. You too can let me know what you have to say on 0609041056.
When you give water, you bring life to drought-affected communities, providing fresh water for drinking, cleaning, and growing. Your support helps Islamic Relief implement water, sanitation, and hygiene projects, providing clean water to communities around the world. Donate now to Islamic Relief.
اللهم انصر إخواننا المستضعفين على أرض فلسطين. اللهم انصر إخواننا المستضعفين على أرض فلسطين. اللهم حرر المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الغاصبين. اللهم انصر إخواننا المرابطين على أرض فلسطين. اللهم شد أزرهم وسدد رميهم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم الطف بإخواننا في كل مكان يذكر فيه اسمك يا أرحم الراحمين. استنصروك يا الله فانصرهم. اللهم ارحم الضعفاء والفقراء والمساكين والأيتام والنازحين والمشردين والأسرى يا أرحم الراحمين.
اللهم أنج المستضعفين من المسلمين في فلسطين. اللهم كن لهم عونا ونصيرا. اللهم كن لإخواننا المرابطين في المسجد الأقصى. اللهم كن لهم ولا تكن عليهم. اللهم فرج همهم، نفس كربهم، داوي جرحاهم، عاف مبتلاهم، اشف مرضاهم، ارحم موتاهم، تقبل شهداءهم.
The names and attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is proudly brought to you by Turkiya, the Modest Boutique, 580 Ridge Road, Demure Couture for the discerning.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is al-Wadud, and al-Wadud means the loving. And he pairs in Surah Al-Buruj this amazing pairing where he says, وَهُوَ الْغَفُورُ الْوَدُودُ. He is the forgiving and he is the loving. And a lot of people would simply stop just at asking for Allah's forgiveness. They don't dare to ask for Allah's love because of everything that they've done. But this pairing shows us that there is nobody who is not only beyond being forgiven by Allah, but being loved by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if a person wants to be loved by Allah, like there's nobody on this earth who is beyond being loved by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and forgiven by Him. And if a person wants to be loved by Allah, then they simply have to follow the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because Allah says, "Qul in kuntum tuhibbun Allah," because anybody will claim to love God. The claim is easy, but Allah says, if you love Allah, then follow me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will love you. قُلْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحْبِبْكُمُ اللَّهُ.
The names and attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is proudly brought to you by Turkiya, the Modest Boutique, 580 Ridge Road, Demure Couture for the discerning.
Turkiya brings to you the Modest Boutique, where elegance meets style and exclusivity meets you. Come in and view our personally handpicked range of exceptional quality garments for every occasion, from timeless classics to the latest trends in a range of fabrics to suit your taste. Abayas, topcoats, dresses, scarves, and accessories. Let us bring out the diva in you. We offer you a truly relaxing shopping experience, secure on-site parking, open 7 days a week. Follow us on Instagram at Turkiya_Dublin or call 083-786-1065. Turkiya, Demure Couture for the discerning, 580 Ridge Road.
Career Compass with Kelly Ramazani.
What could you say? Where could you go? If time stops, you are standing alone. There'll be a light of space you've never seen before. I'm trying to tell you what you already know. Have you ever been?
It is 10 minutes to 2 o'clock. Before we wrap up, we have a few things to talk about. The topic we're asking you today is using AI at work or at school plagiarism? I don't think so. If you give credit to other people's ideas, as well as by not presenting AI-generated work as entirely your own. And also, checking the facts, because that's very important. All right, so right now in studio I'm joined by Halima Asmal, who is part of the outreach department here at Al Ansar, doing amazing work in the community. And because of your contribution and help, you make it possible. We thank you first and foremost. Secondly, Halima, we have got an interesting event happening on the 8th of August, and we are all eager to know what is this event, what is it about, what are we looking forward to. Tell us all that. First and foremost, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you?
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And thank you so much for having me. Kelly, I have to say you look absolutely amazing today.
Thank you so much. Love that. All right, you look amazing yourself too. You. Now, Halima.
Yes,
8th
down
of
to
August.
business.
Yes, straight into business. Let's jump right into it. What is happening on the 8th of August? Where is it going to be? And why this theme this year?
Okay, so big news, big exciting news for the 8th of August is the Al Ansar Outreach Women's Day event. We're super excited. You know, we always go bigger and better than the previous event. So 8th of August from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Hopefully we're able to stick to time because, you know,
I know.
you know what happens.
I know what happens.
Everyone gets so excited that
we don't want to go
out
home.
to 4 p.m. No one wants to go home. So yeah, it's going to be, let's get to the purpose of this event, right? The purpose of our Women's Day event is to basically celebrate and give back to the incredible women that make our community what it is. You know, women are mothers, daughters, so many things in between, you know, psychologists, doctors, without even degrees, you know, you're automatically these 100%, things.
100%, you qualify for it.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just to say thank you for being you from us. And aside from this, our Women's Day event also serves as a means to fundraise for our Slice of Life campaign. Now, many of the listeners do know that Al Ansar Outreach, we do run a daily bread drive. You know, weekly it comes to 2,000, sometimes 3,000 loaves on a weekly basis. And these loaves get distributed to schools, communities, old age homes, and all orphanages that are in need of it. So we urge the listeners, for all those that haven't attended our Women's Day previously, don't miss out on this one.
Let me tell you, for somebody who has
in between
attended.
the planning.
Yes, I'm also in between the planning, but judging from last year and the year before, the event is incredible. Okay,
You have a powerhouse of women.
Absolutely,
all in
subhanallah.
one room.
Yes.
So just imagine the emotions that you're going to feel, the theme of the event. So the theme of our event is Her Mask, Her Story.
Right.
We're going burgundy and like a lightish gold kind. I was, you know. So the listeners can judge from our pictures that have been posted out. We're gonna have very fun game segments.
Right.
You know, we're gonna have best dress segment.
Right.
Best mask segment.
Right.
Speaking about the mask, Kelly.
Yes.
So we encourage all the ladies that are attending to wear like a masquerade mask.
Yes.
And the best one gets a prize.
Amazing. Love that already.
I already know Kelly's going to win the prize.
I'm not allowed to win. That's the other thing,
That's the
because
only
we staff. We're not allowed to win.
That's true.
But you and I know for sure, you and I, we were definitely going to win it. And that is what we have for you. So we're reminding you, women that work hard, that contribute to our homes, our society, on the 8th of August is your time to spare some time for yourself, to invest in yourself and pour that love back to yourself by engaging with other women. Like Halima said, it's going to be a powerhouse. We have lots of guest speakers that are experienced, that are doing amazing things in our community and want to share those gems with you, and you will walk away benefiting but also relaxing and being reminded of how incredible you are. Now Halima, Quickly, before I let you go, what do you have to say? What advice? What lesson? What is your closing remark?
I always get stuck every time I'm asked this on an interview.
Right.
It's just be your authentic self. Be the best you can be, because I mean, we're living in a world where everyone's so pretentious.
I know.
Just be yourself.
Just be yourself. And if that is a bit too much, then put on a mask. I'm joking. Halima, thank you so much for your time. Wish you all the very best. For anybody that's interested and wants to know more details, how do they go on about doing this? Who do they contact?
You can call Outreach on a 031-208-1601. For all those that would like to do EFTs, we can send you our banking details and reserve the tickets for you, or you can purchase tickets directly from the Al Ansar bookshop.
Fantastic. Jazakallah khair so much. I wish you a fantastic day. And we'll keep in touch. We'd like to follow up on how the event is going, okay?
Oh, no problem. We definitely will be following up.
Okay, you take care. That is Halima Asmal from the Outreach Department talking to us about the 8th of August and why you shouldn't miss this event. If you are a woman who feels like, Kelly, I need a break. I've been the mom, the doctor, the nurse, the psychologist, the psychiatrist at some point, the best friend, the shoulder, the pillar, every single role there is to play that was required of you. You played it. Now it's your turn for you to play gentle and soft on yourself. Can you do that? You should. You deserve it. Now, the Constitutional Court of South Africa declared that several provisions of the Refugee Act as unconstitutional. Okay. And that is ensuring that the asylum applications can no longer be rejected solely by technical grounds like missing documents or late filing. And we know this has been one of the biggest problems, especially right now, because the topic is influx of illegal foreigners in South Africa, and among it is the backlog. Among the causes of why some people's documentation expires and they remain in the country, which then deems them to be illegal, is because of the backlog in Home Affairs. And now there was the Refugee Act that stated if one is rejected due to whatever reason, they will have to go back to their country of origin to file for an appeal or anything of that sort. And among the rulings, the judgments was that this seems to be a bit unconstitutional, because if one is rejected due to technical matters or applications, then that shouldn't, dismiss them or the application. It shouldn't be the sole reason as to why they are rejected. And we welcome this. I personally find this to be something great, because it affirms dignity, rights and access to justice for many refugees in South Africa. We also have to bear in mind that South Africa is a sovereign state. Its laws and important role is well managed, and of course its priority remains its people. But we believe that protecting human dignity and upholding the rule of law should go hand in hand. So human dignity and upholding the rule of law should go hand in hand. That's what I have to say. It's great news. However, there are so many comments going on social media. I was about to get into that, but we didn't have the time. We'll talk about it maybe next week, Thursday. That's it from me, Kelly Ramazani. I say to you, find your purpose and leave your mark. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.